This TF47 video is brought to you by Plarail Store. SPS has Plarail merch in the mintest condition, special custom runs, and even packs based on your favorite stories. Check them out in the link below, and make sure to use code ThomasandFriend47 to save 10% on your first order. As always, thank you to our sponsor. Hi guys, Thomas and Friends 47 here, and today we're taking a look at a very, very special item. So I have always wanted the Thomas and the Jet engine so much as a kid, but was never able to get it. And recently, Plarail Store put some limited edition custom runs of a Super Thomas on their site, and I was able to pick one up. I'm so excited to be taking a look at it here. So here you can see with the Thomas engine, it is beautiful, it's in pristine condition, and it just looks amazing. It really gives you that feeling of nostalgia, because I grew up with this. But look, when you turn it on, look how fast that motor goes. This is a special super fast motor on the inside. Very cool. On the front, I always love this too about this Thomas. You can see that you have the lamp there, and of course this beautiful surprised face. It looks just like the model series. You have the windows back there too. Very nice details. Here's the other side, which is basically the same, but that's okay. Here's a look at the back of the engine. You'll see that you have the buffers and of course that sticker headlamp, or tail lamp I should say. And then here's a look at the top of the engine. You'll see the great boiler band detail there, of course the cab roof, and the coal load detail on the back. Very cool. And here's a look at the bottom of the engine. Alright, next up we're going to take a look at the first part of the jet engine, and that is this individual car here. You can see it looks like one of those longer flat cars that's been cut in half, which is interesting. You have this crate detail on top there, very nice. Here's a look at the front of the car. You'll have the red buffer beam there and the nice silver buffers. Very nostalgic, reminds me of the episode. Here's the other side, and the back. Now, the back doesn't have any buffers because that's made to look like one solid car, so it's meant to be like it would be together. Here's a look at the top of the car, and the bottom. Alright, and finally the star of the show itself, the jet engine. Look at this thing, it's so cool. You can see it's pretty long here. You have the switch on the side there that powers the function on the inside, which we'll show in just a moment. There you have the fake switch on the top from the TV show. Top of the little fuel tank there, which is cool. Here's the front of the car. Here's the other side, which is basically the same, but that's okay. Again, it just looks so great. And then here is the jet engine on the back. You can see you have that nice red color there. It looks like the flame. Then you have the buffers on the bottom. But what's really cool is that once you flip the switch and you move it, it lights up. Look at that. It looks just like the show. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Alright, here's a look at the top of the jet engine. You'll see that nice switch. It looks almost exactly like what we see in the show, which is pretty cool. And then here's a look at the bottom. You can see that traction tire there, and that helps with the friction so that way it can move. Now here's a look at the two cars together, and you can see it looks like the flat car from the show, which I think is pretty cool. And then here's a comparison between that and Thomas, and then them all together. You can see it's very long with Thomas there too. Very, very cool. Alright, but now that we've seen the review of this item, let's take a look at it on my layout. Alright, Thomas, there's the jet engine. It needs to be delivered to dry off. Be careful, but make sure to hurry. It was already late on the boat. Thanks, Salty. Thanks, Cranky. Don't worry, I'll hurry. I'm pretty fast for a tank engine. I'm sure you will, matey. Oops. Cranky, what are you doing back there? What was that? Cinders and ashes! Oh no, Thomas! Well, Captain, I can assure you he's gonna be on time now. Alright, so all in all, what are my thoughts on this item? Well, I have to say, I love this item so much. Like I said at the start of the video, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted this item growing up and never was able to get it. I never really saw the jet engine in stores much, I don't think. I don't know if it was like a limited release in the US. I'm not really sure, but I don't remember seeing it in stores. But when I saw this online, I've been looking at these models for a while, but when I saw that it was a super fast custom, I knew I had to have it, and I was so happy that I was able to find this over at Stamp Plarail Store. Now, I will say Stamp Plarail Store does limited edition custom runs like this. They do other projects too. This was one of my favorites, like I said, with the super fast motor, and I think that's actually something Plarail should have done. If they'd done the super fast motor, I think they would have done like so much better, because it actually looks like the jet engine is pushing Thomas along. I think it looks so cool. I love the light up function too of the jet engine in the back. It's just so awesome, and I can't wait to run this again on my layout. Alright guys, that's what I think about this item. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see y'all again very soon. Bye for now.